Speed, distance, and time. The speed that something travels at is how much distance it does in how much time. One of the easiest ways to remember the formulas for speed, distance, and time, given the other two, is to use the speed, distance, time triangle. Speed, distance, time. Now this does rely on remembering that putting something over something else means divide, and next to something else means time. When you use the speed, distance, time triangle, you cover up the thing you would like to find, and the remaining two tell you what we divide, or times. So distance over time means distance divided by time. Speed equals distance over time is our formula. If we're finding distance, cover that up. Speed next to time means speed times time. So distance equals speed times time. We don't actually need the times in there, but it helps us remember that it's there. And if we cover up time, we get distance over speed. And over means divide. So it's distance divided by speed. So they're all related. Time equals distance divided by speed. And those are the three formulas. Now you can just write those down and keep them in your book, and the triangle helps as well. Now the units are either meters per second or kilometers per hour. So if it's meters per second for speed, then distance would be in meters and time would be in seconds. But if it's kilometers per hour for speed, then distance has to be in kilometers and time has to be in hours. So sometimes we'd have to convert, but we need to know that it's in either of these sets. So we can use this to solve problems. A greyhound runs at 18 meters per second, so they've given me its speed. How far will it run in 4 seconds? So they've told me the time and they'd like me to find the distance. So how far, distance, means I'm using the distance formula, speed times time. So to answer question A, we write the formula, distance equals speed times time. Now we check that the units all match. Meters per second and seconds. Yep, that's great. That means we'll get our distance in meters when we use our formula. Substitute in the values we know. Distance equals speed of 18 times time of 4. And that makes sense. If you're going 18 meters per second for 4 seconds, you'll multiply. You grab your calculator, 18 times 4. It will go 72. And we check, because we had meters per second and seconds, our units will be meters. Now to do question B. How long will it take it to run 1.2 kilometers? How long will it take it? That's going to be time. We know the speed, so the distance is 1.2 kilometers. We want to find time. We use the time formula, distance divided by speed. Time is distance divided by speed. But our speed is in meters per second, and they gave me the distance in kilometers. That's not right. You'd have to convert your distance in kilometers to meters because the speed is in meters per second. So over here, 1.2 kilometers, there's 1,000 meters in a kilometer, so that's 1,200 meters. That's the distance we've got to put into the formula. 1,200 divided by the speed of 18. Grab your calculator. 66.6, and that's repeater, so we'll round. 66.67, and because we are in meters per second, our time comes out in seconds.